Many of us look to stay on top of our game, especially when it comes to work. But as the job market tightens, people wonder how to keep that competitive edge. And this morning we are joined by Dr. Scott Boden to discuss real-life concerns that many of us have. You know, when we're going out for a job, it's already, your nerves are, heightened. You don't want to be thinking about other things, and for some of us, other things are hair.
Right. So specifically, I think looking your best and feeling the most confident you can is a kind of a holistic approach. What do you do to feel more confident when you meet somebody, specifically when you're in a job interview? So for my niche, my specialty is hair transplantation, and we focus on a natural, more youthful appearance.
This is something that you have been doing for 15 years. You specialize in this, and we were just talking, you want to go to somebody who has really perfected this, and you're not doing all kinds of other things, you're just specifically doing hair transplantation.
Exactly. So the ultimate goal is more youthful, more natural appearance, and more confidence, so that hopefully we'll see a couple pictures of before and after.
Why don't we put up some of those pictures so that you can kind of walk us through this? I was asking you, is it ever too late?
Right. So I've had patients that starting to think about hair loss and what can they do to maintain their existing hair. This fellow is a guy in his early 30s who did a hair transplant. And you can see it's a very dramatic result, and this is after less than 1 year.
Wow.
But he's much more confident as he approaches as he goes out into the workforce, into the world. Here's a fellow who's in his 50s, who feels like he's really on top of his game now. He looks probably 20 years younger.
I was about to say that. He looks completely different.
Yeah, it's the same fellow with hair, and you don't look at it and say, nice hair transplant. You look and say, you look great.
Yeah.
What's different about you?
Well, and in this case, you can see where he was completely bald on top, and then it wasn't too late, essentially, as you were talking.
No, there's a lot you can do to enhance someone's appearance from early in their career or early in their life, in their early 20s, as they're approaching beginnings of hair loss. And I've had patients all the way into their 70s and 80s that are seeking treatment.
Okay, tell me a little bit about the process itself. So if I come into you and I'm looking to do something like this, how long does it take so that I look like the after picture?
Right, so those photos are taken just under a year after the procedure. So the way hair transplantation works, everyone has healthy, strong hair in the back of their heads. So hair transplant works by taking the hair from the back, your own hair, and then re-implanting the follicles one by one into areas of loss, and integrating with your existing hair and creating a natural appearance that will stand the test of time. We don't want to do something that's going to be a short-term fix. We want to do what is going to look natural as you continue to age if you lose more hair.
Wow.
It's really,
this is very neat. And so it's really your own hair being put in other areas.
Yeah, it's your own hair, and it's going to grow. You need to get it cut and colored and all the things you might want to do. And people look you in the eye and say, you look good. Or, congratulations, you got the job. Not, that's a nice hair transplant, because that would be a failure. We never want to seek that.
Dr. Boden, thank you so much, and thank you for sharing this information with us.